Sister Wives Recap. Janelle claims Cody took lots of money from family fund near end of marriage. Janelle Brown is taking a second look at her marriage to Cody Brown after their split, including their finances. I never felt like I had much control over my own money because everybody was pulling from the same account, Janelle, 55, told Christine Brown during the Sunday, January 26 episode of Sister Wives. Janelle, who was Cody's second wife, noted that it was great to have a family fund when they were a plural unit. Looking back, however, she claimed money became an issue for everyone. Janelle announced her separation from Cody, 55, in December 2022 after Christine, 52, left their mutual spouse in November 20. "We set our family up that way. But, toward the end, it was just really hard," Janelle said. "When we all first started, there was kind of like this thing, where we weighed in on what bills should be paid, how we were going to pay, who got priority," she alleged, and then the last several years, Cody would just take out funds and I don't know what for, and the money was just being spent, and lots of it. Cody, who at one point was married to Janelle and Christine, as well as Mary Brown and Robin Brown, denied the accusations that he spent money without cause. Mary, 53, and Cody confirmed. Previously, Janelle and Mary didn't own much of Coyote Pass. This time around, though, they both share ownership on one of the smaller lots. Janelle acknowledged that Cody could do whatever he wanted with the property that he and Robin are on, as their names were on the bulk of the Coyote Pass parcels at the time on a recent episode of Sister Wives. "It would be really mean, but he could do it," Janelle told Mary. "I hope he hasn't become that person, but I don't know who he is anymore. I don't recognize who this guy is." Cody even admitted himself that he thought about screwing over Janelle, but insisted he hadn't gone through with it because his wife, Robin, has a conscience. TLC's Sister Wives has delivered more than a decade of drama, heartbreak, and shocking betrayals. What started as a show about a polygamous family navigating life quickly turned into a spectacle of crumbling relationships, secret alliances, and power struggles. Over the years, some betrayals have been so big that they left fans speechless. Here are some of the biggest in Sister Wives history. One of the most infamous betrayals in the Sister Wives universe was Mary Brown's catfishing scandal in 2015. Feeling isolated in her marriage to Cody Brown, Mary sought companionship online. Above on Instagram, Janelle shows so much heart and spirit, focusing on her loved ones while she's living with a great loss. She and Cody lost their son, Garrison Brown. Cody said he wants the family to heal, and maybe he really does. Of course, there's always the chance that Cody fears Mary and Janelle lawyering up, which they've threatened to do. However, maybe the truth is simpler. Perhaps Cody really has considered how much his exes gave to the Brown family. He knows Janelle has had money problems. She could use the cash from a potential Coyote Pass sale. If Cody and Janelle can find peace by coming to an agreement over this portion of land, it will be a blessing. Mary often got shortchanged in the family. She seemed to get the least love of all. Cody was madly in love with Robin, and he still is. He had a buddy dynamic with Janelle, but there were sparks there too sometimes. He said that Janelle lusted after him, so maybe she was heartbroken when things fell apart. Now he's showing Mary that he cares. For decades, much too long in my view, she hung in there, trying to make things right between them. When she finally gave up, it was good for her. She was free to find happiness elsewhere, and she's making so much progress. As the owner of Worthy Up, a collaborative space where people can build their self-esteem, Mary is empowering others and herself. Cody may realize that these are good women, not enemies. There's been a lot of mistrust in the family, but people change. Since they all share children, it's time for peace. Real peace, not just hollow words. When I see Sister Wives Cody Brown showing this kind of consideration for the wives who left him, because he's so in love with Robin. I feel like there's really hope for the Brown family. Maybe there's a heart beating inside of the cranky patriarch after all. He's showing a sweeter side, and it's so appealing. I'm proud of Cody for doing what I feel is right. In 2018, Cody Brown planned on sharing land called Coyote Pass with his 4 wives. That was, of course, before 3 of his wives left him. One of the sister wives, Christine Brown, previously sold her share of the land to Cody. But Janelle and Mary both felt entitled to their share of land and threatened to take legal action. Now, the sister wives' stars have reportedly resolved the messy land dispute. When Cody bought Coyote Pass in 2018, he paid $820,000. He planned on building separate homes on the property so each of his wives would have their own place to live while also living in close proximity to each other. After Christine, Janelle, and Mary all left Cody, both Mary and Janelle felt like they should have a say when it came to what to do with the property. However, Cody seemed to disagree with this take, as he argued that he paid for most of the land himself. Cody saw it as an emotional affair, and it deepened the cracks in their already struggling marriage. Fans saw Mary's actions as a sign that she was unhappy in her polygamous lifestyle. The scandal became one of the first major signs that the Brown family was falling apart. Despite attempts at reconciliation, Cody never forgave Mary, and their relationship never recovered. However, Cody wasn't truthful either. He claimed he was deceived when he had already committed himself to Robin Brown as his #1 wife. When Cody Brown welcomed Robin into the family, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown couldn't have predicted the seismic shift her presence would cause. It appeared that behind the scenes, the couple executed a quiet power play to become monogamous without telling the other women. As the years unfolded, it became increasingly clear that Robin was not just another wife, but Cody's clear favorite. What started as subtle favoritism soon evolved into a full-blown rift. Cody began prioritizing Robin's needs over those of his other wives, eroding the foundation of the plural marriage they had all once agreed upon. The real betrayal, however, came when Cody and Robin reportedly made key decisions about the family's future without involving Cody's other wives. From financial choices to where the family would live, major life moves were allegedly orchestrated by the couple in secret, leaving Mary, Janelle, and Christine blindsided. This betrayal of trust didn't just cause tension, it shattered the core of the Brown family's dynamic. It also marked the beginning of the end for their once unified household. When Christine Brown announced her decision to leave Cody in 2021, it sent shockwaves through the sister wives fandom. For years, Christine had been vocal about feeling like an outsider in her family, especially after Robin joined the clan. Cody's favoritism toward Robin grew increasingly undeniable, pushing Christine to her breaking point. She officially left the marriage in 2021, but Christine had emotionally and mentally checked out long before making her exit public. To Christine, the ultimate betrayal wasn't just Cody's emotional distance. It was his refusal to be intimate with her while continuing to nurture a close, affectionate relationship with Robin. When Christine finally packed her bags and moved to Utah, it wasn't just a breakup with Cody. It was a complete rejection of the plural marriage lifestyle. Her departure marked a historic turning point for sister wives. It signaled the foundation of the Brown family was not just cracked, but crumbling. Janelle Brown's loyalty to Cody Brown was put to the test when she realized that he wasn't treating all of his wives equally, especially when it came to finances. Over the years, Janelle contributed a significant amount of money toward the family's expenses and the infamous Coyote Pass property. However, when she needed support to build her own home, Cody broke his marriage vow. He and Robin Brown maintained a lavish lifestyle while Janelle struggled for housing for her and Cody's children. This financial betrayal became a major turning point in Janelle's relationship with Cody. She saw that Robin and Cody were operating as a monogamous couple while expecting the other wives to keep funding the family's lifestyle. In 2022, Janelle finally walked away, realizing she deserved more than broken promises and empty commitments. She eventually got a lawyer to ensure she was equally compensated for the money she put into Coyote Pass before it was paid off in 2023. On March 27, 2025, Coconino County, Arizona, property records showed Cody and Robin transferred a portion of Coyote Pass to Mary Brown and Janelle. Cody and Robin now own 50%, while Janelle and Mary now own 25% each. The property has not yet been sold. From emotional affairs to financial betrayals, Sister Wives has seen its fair share of shocking moments. With Mary's scandal, Cody and Robin's lies, Christine's bold departure, and Janelle's realization of financial injustice, its clear trust within the family has been shattered beyond repair. As the show continues, fans are left wondering if this is the beginning of the end for Sister Wives. More information is set to be revealed during the final episodes of Season 19, which Sister Wives Cody just redivided Coyote Pass land, and I think it was a gentlemanly act. Here's why I totally approve. Sister Wives star Cody Brown gets slapped with a villain label, but in light of the fact that he recently gave his exes bigger shares of the Brown family's Coyote Pass land, I think he's entering his gentleman era. For months, I've written about the property, sharing the opinion that his exes Mary and Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown too, paid into the family just like he did. They held jobs or added value with sweat equity, or childcare or cooking or whatever. I felt that they deserved bigger shares of the land, regardless of what was written on the deed. Before, Robin and Cody owned 97% of Coyote Pass, including one small plot. There are 4 in all. That plot wasn't co-owned by the now exes. However, as per Starcasm, Cody just paid $10 to make a significant change, just as Christine once paid $10 to give her share back to the family and wash her hands of the whole sordid saga. Cody has changed his mind. He is ready to initiate peace with his exes, rather than fighting an endless war over a piece of earth that symbolizes the family's dashed hopes. Janelle, Mary, and Christine did their bit for the family, raising kids, earning money, and giving Cody their energy and affection. So the fact that he's now made Mary and Janelle co-owners of the smallish lot is good news. It feels fair, kind, and wise. Mary and Janelle each currently own 25% of the lot I've been discussing, while Cody and Robin own the rest.